All right, just kind of give me your thoughts on going to the Big East tournament, first time in school history. Obviously, you guys have some work to do up there, but you kind of excited to get this thing going?
Yeah, I mean, everything. I mean, it's new for us, so I think everybody excited and ready to see how Madison Square Garden is. So, but I feel like we'll be ready to play. Playing Marquette, I think we comfortable with them. Like we just got to be ready when the ball get tipped off.
Everybody has different opinions on what you guys have to do to make sure you get to the tournament. What's kind of the mindset of this team? What you think you have to get done up in New York?
I feel we just got to win. If we win, it take care of itself. Now, if we lose, then it's a different situation. But if we win, I feel like we in.
How confident are you in this team right now? Because Marquette's a team you guys split with in the regular season. Kind of what's the confidence level of this team?
I'm confident in us. I feel like as long as we ready to play from the jump, we can play with pretty much anybody. So I'm not really worried about how Marquette gonna play us. I feel like if we ready to play from the jump, we'll be all right.
Coach mentioned yesterday that Matt won't be available for that game. Obviously, that's a challenge for this team. How do you guys overcome that challenge?
Guys got to step up. And Jalen Reynolds and James Farr, other guys got to come ready to play and come take Matt's spot. So we got to just be ready to play.
Certainly, growing up, you've seen some of these guys in the Big East tournament. Guards have just monster tournaments. Kemba Walker, Jerry McNamara. Did you see that growing up? Do you envision yourself doing something similar? Obviously, maybe not to that extent, but maybe doing something like that.
Yeah, like everybody had that dream, that thing they want to do when they get to the tournament. So yeah, I actually watched the Kemba Walker highlight when he was at Madison Square last year there. So man, I had a dream to do something big for Xavier.
What do you think that would be?
Winning the whole thing, going to the NCAA tournament.
You guys have work to do with New York, but just the first Big East tournament, you talked recently just how exciting it is to go play in this venue. Are you excited to get there and just kind of see what it's all about?
Yeah, I mean, it's a historic tournament, and one that I think offers a lot of possibilities for all the teams there. And so our biggest challenge is making sure we're ready for Marquette and not really worry about the sights and sounds of New York City, being locked in and playing a very, very tough and physical team in Marquette.
You mentioned yesterday that Matt's not going to be available. How much of a challenge is that for the team to face, what they can bring inside of a good team without one of your best players?
Well, Matt wants to be available, so we'll see. I sort of maybe should have couched my words the other day. So he's moved up from out to probably out. So again, with Matt's absence, we got to make sure that we're still a really good rebounding team that does a great job on the offensive and defensive ends on the glass. And again, we have to play a little bit different offensively because he's a guy that we really played through in the post. But Jalen's more than capable of playing well, and last time he was there, he had a double-double. So again, he'll pick up the slack, and we'll go from there.
To go from probably out to maybe, is there anything he has to show you next couple of days?
It's not me. I'm not the doctor. The doctor will release him if he feels like Matt is capable of being himself on the basketball court. We don't want to risk any further injury. And just because a guy's maybe capable of playing doesn't mean he's the best option if he's not 100% or at least close to it.
You said recently you think this is an NCAA tournament team no matter what, win 20 wins. Do you feel like you have to accomplish anything up there to kind of seal it?
Well, it would help. It would certainly cement us. Again, when you play a top 25 schedule in the country and you have 20 wins and you play in the fourth best conference according to RPI, you'd feel like the team that earned the third seed would be a staple in the NCAA tournament. But that's not for us to decide. What we have to decide is to play well and play hard enough to win on Thursday night against Marquette.
Last time you played them, you guys gave up a lot of turnovers and a lot of points. What are you changing going into this game?
Well, we have to change just that. We have to do a much better job of being stronger with the ball, of making good decisions. And turnovers come different shapes and different sizes. For some guys, it's being sped up when they have the ball. For other guys, it's the ability to get open. You have to get open against their pressure. And so we've got to do a great job at every position of being much stronger with the ball and taking care of it against Marquette on Thursday.